So now we're getting up to the minute SNL coverage. This episode aired last night at 11:30. Caroline, are you ready to do John Mulaney and Chappell Roan?
Yes.
By the numbers.
I am.
First up, the classic cold open starts as Donald Trump coverage and ends with the real Kamala Harris. This one's a historic one. W.
Easy. Yeah.
Easy,
this was great.
So easy. And maybe, again, more to come, but maybe a send-off of Andy and Dana's and Jim Gaffigan's roles. We'll see. John Mulaney monologue, a light W here. I gave it a lowercase w, in fact, which still goes in as a W, but the jokes about the older people fell flat, but I did like his commentary about his grandpa.
He's working out
being rejected
material.
from World War II.
Yeah.
Yep. This is sixth
That's a
time.
W.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
What's that name making its return after about 5 years? I thought this meant Bill Hader was coming.
I was hoping.
Didn't happen. That's okay. But Tim Kaine was incredible.
Tim Kaine was a great get.
Might be my favorite rendition of this so far. Might.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll have to review. Yeah. Here's another midnight matinee. Beppo. Good old Beppo. I give it an L. An L for long.
It was very long. I'm personally super anti-monkey. I think they're really creepy. So this really was like not for me.
Yeah, that was not your sketch.
No.
The Duane Reade musical, I have a lot of opinions about this. We'll talk about them later. I didn't need more than Diner Lobster. It works as an ode to New York, but as a resident, I don't find the quirks of the city all that charming. I don't think they need to be sung about.
They're running out of songs. They're running out of well-known songs.
That's absolutely true. Chappell Roan. I was like emotional watching the audience sing along to this.
This was incredible.
I mean, I can believe it because she's amazing.
Yeah.
But I was in like awe
and
of
a
both
new
of these
song.
Performances. Yes.
Wow.
Huge risk, and it absolutely went extremely well. These jokes were very sharp, and Michael Che, your popsicle joke was incredible. Changed nothing.
That was my favorite joke.
Yes. I have to pause it, he got on his Instagram story and was like, the audience was wrong. Popsicle was a great joke. And I'm like, yes, it was. You stand by that. Those people, I don't know what they were thinking, not laughing at Popsicle. It was perfect. It was the classic Michael Che, like, stupid and hilarious.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite jokes that come from him.
Mm-hmm.
Popsicle. Commentary. I love an insane Heidi. Heidi is Reba. And a huge moment for Jane. I loved that.
This
character
was great.
Of hers.
This is my kind of ideal relationship. This is exactly what I'm looking for me.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a template now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the image in mind. Sitcom pioneers. This was the third live sketch and also the third recurring sketch, which is interesting total. Everything Keenan's Little Richard said had me rolling.
It was great. Let him do what he wants. Let him be somebody like insane that doesn't fit in with the rest of the cast. Like,
I'm sorry that your goddamn dog died. So good. I thought they were joking. This is a real guy.
I can't believe
This is a legitimate candidate for city council. Harvey Epstein.
I can't believe.
And he retweeted it this morning.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it. It was fantastic.
It was
all
great.
the double, is it double entendre? I don't know. It's just calling Manhattan Epstein's Island. It was a fantastic closer. So that brings us to 8 wins, 2 losses, a win on the night. So here's our look at all of season 50 so far. That is 5 wins, 0 losses. They're pitching a no-hitter so far here in season 50. And I'm having a blast. This is part of the reason why I started the podcast in the first place. I wanted to cover this season. I felt something good in the air. And I know you agree.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Let's see. What's to review in here? The what's that name? The meta commentary, not even meta commentary, the commentary of the piece was sharp.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that was
yeah.
a scathing like read
Hmm.
on just the liberal experience. I mean, people I feel like people know who Tim Kaine is largely. I would hope they do. But their fake out of calling him, of like saying like, audience, what's that name? Tim
Hmm.
Scott. I was like,
It had me for a second. I was like,
am
no,
I?
it was Clinton Kane. I swear.
Yeah, I'm like, am I misrecognizing him? Like what? It
Right.
had me going for a good five
Hmm.
seconds, and then of course the reveal. I'm actually
I'm
Tim
Clinton
Kaine.
Kane.
He was really great. I'm
Yeah.
glad he was like down to do that. But
Yeah.
similar to the Chappell Roan Mudang thing, to bring it all together,
Full
I think
circle.
on its surface, it feels like a slam on Tim Kaine, but what you find out by listening to the message of the sketch
Hmm.
and what Tim Kaine understood too is that that is a criticism, an apt criticism of the left, which is like
Hmm.
very loud participation of what's popular, and then
Yes.
when it's no longer in the cards, it kind of goes away.
Right.
Big criticism of Jill Stein's Green Party right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, would the American people love a third option? Yes, but she's trying to run for the highest office in the land. That party is trying to run for the highest office in the land, and we don't hear from them in an off year. It all
If
kind
they
of
if we want a third
goes
option, I
together.
mean, there's a great third option. RFK Jr.
You're right. Why? How could I have misremembered?
We have
Forgot
our
about
third
him.
option.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What more do you want? Um, yeah. So, man, I was glad he was down to do that and really
Yes.
sold it too. Um, and Michael Longfellow in a suit. Okay. Sorry. I'm showing my cards here. Hey, I'm innocent. Okay. Wow. So we did five by the numbers. I don't see us doing this many in one sitting again. So congratulations on
We
making
did
it to
it.
the end
Yeah.
here. We really did that.